Hello and welcome back to episode 5 of this Rags to Riches playthrough, currently at LLangefni Town FC. In the last episode, unfortunately we saw ourselves get knocked out of the JD Welsh Cup. However, it was a cup that wasn't really on our vision, let's say, of this season. I did forward the two games and play them off camera in the league, and I'll go through them now as we have got our away tie at Ruffin in the Nathaniel MG Cup in the third round. We did manage to beat bottom of the league 2-0. Lewis Barlow and Lewis Owen with the goals, of course. Barlow and Owen absolutely linking up perfectly in these games recently. And then, somewhat disappointingly, 7th place, we did get beat 3-1 at home. We'll have to see what a negative impact that makes in our cup game. That could trickle on and mean it's our first defeat in the league and our first defeat in 90 minutes. We lost this on penalties. Mentally, we're going to have to see what that does to the players and how that affects them moving into the next game. But in today's episode, we will have our cup game, the Nathaniel MG Cup third round against Ruffin, and we will play our Holywell game. We're going to play the Holywell game as it is a rivalry for LLangefni. So it's going to be heated, it's going to be aggressive, there may be a few red cards, there may be some excitement, who knows. But when we get there, we will definitely be keeping a close eye on that fixture. Without further ado, let's get our team selected for our cup game in the Nathaniel Cup. We are going to change up the midfield a little bit. Hodgman and Saxon don't really play well together, and that's been an ongoing thing since the start of the season. However, I do want to keep Heisman in the starting 11, so I think Finley Goodridge is going to come in. He dropped out in the last league game. Maybe that's why we obviously got beat 3-1, who knows. But we're going to need a little bit of a reaction in this game now. The team sheets have been submitted. We've got Jack Davies in goal, Felipe Edmonds, Mike Williams, Alan Roberts, Gary Owen in defence, Finley Goodridge and Heisman in midfield, Stephen Jones and Owen Jones on the wing, Lewis Barlow just behind Lewis Owen supporting him in that number 10 role with Lewis Owen up front. And the bench, Steve Sinclair, James Saxton, William Hughes, Thomas Hughes and Andy Sinclair. We're going to need to, realistically, saying that the pressure is all on them, so what do we have to lose? I don't really want to go forward from that from the last game. I think we're going to point our finger and we're going to say, I want to win every match, and tonight is no different. Let's go. They need a bit of a kick up the bum after that 3-1 loss at home. We're not going to win all the games. Of course we're not. We are going to draw some, we are going to lose some, but it's that reaction after we take that first loss, after we take them draws, what the reaction is of the players. He's got a free kick here deep in our half, plays it off to Goodridge, who plays it straight back to the keeper. Centre back lays it off into Heisman, Heisman to Owen, to Jones, back into Heisman, Goodridge, Barlow, Owen, Goodridge. Tiki-taka football, lovely ball over the top there. Into Owen, plays it back for Jones. Oh, and Jones absolutely nestles that in the bottom corner. Heisman on the long free kick, off to Roberts. Oh, Jones just unfortunately can't tuck that in. It does go out for a corner though. Jones here, a dangerous position. We have been working on our attack and set pieces. Goes to the commentator there, straight out. Edmonds with the throw into Jones. Goldridge, Barlow, Owen, Jones. Heisman, Jones. Oh, lovely bit of build-up play, but he was offside. Heisman picks up the loose ball in midfield. Jones lays it off to Edwards. Lovely ball into Heisman. Oh, it's a corner. The goalkeeper has fumbled it. Can we do anything from this attacking corner here? Still haven't scored from a corner yet. Even in them 2 games that we simmed, still haven't scored from a corner. We have been working on attacking corners and attacking set pieces. Owen into Jones. Back to Owen. The LLangefni fans are starting to give the olays in the background. Never mind. Curse of the commentator once again gets dispossessed. All over the top. We do get caught out of there. Morris is round the goalkeeper. Luckily, he's completely missed the target for us. Half an hour played. 1-0 to LLangefni. So far, we're doing well. We're in the game. Williams on the ball. Long ball over the top again. We're going to get caught out in a minute. That's twice that he's nearly scored, and luckily he doesn't seem to have his shooting boots on this afternoon. Lovely bit of play here. Lovely, lovely. Go on. Oh. Heisman into Owen, to Jones. Back to Roberts, to Owen, Goodridge, Barlow. Nice possession play here again from the boys. Barlow, through ball through into Owen. Oh, and he's offside again. He's got that such good acceleration, he just can't keep on side. Through ball through this time instead of over the top. Morris goes past the defender, but again, just shoots it wide. There we have it, that's half time. So far 1-0. Let's go out there and give the players some encouragement. I think we're doing well, but we can certainly find another gear to take charge of this match. We're going to make a substitute, I think. Do we want to disrupt the fluidity of the team? No, we're going to keep it as it is for now. We'll look at making some substitutes at about 60-minute mark if we need to. Some control possession here from the opposition. Morris gets the ball back. Roberts is there. Nice. Straight into the goalkeeper's hands. Barlow intercepts the ball. Roberts into Owen. Barlow. Owen. Heijman's on the ball. Shoot the other side of the goalkeeper. You made it easy for him. We're at the 70-minute mark, so we're going to make some substitutions. We don't want anyone getting injured. So we're going to bring on James Saxton instead of Finley Goodridge. We're also going to bring on Thomas Hughes, I think, just to freshen up that wing play a little bit. Take off Mike Williams. I don't want him to get injured, but we've got 30 minutes left to play, and I don't think we can afford to bring off our main man right now in defence. So I think we're going to keep that as it is. Keep the last sub for the dying minutes of the game. We are going to drop this down from cautious to defensive. And we are going to go slightly waste time and drop that tempo down slightly and make more shorter passes. We've got a corner here. Jones with the ball in. No one's there to get on the end of it. Williams. Owen. Turnover of play here. Lovely ball. Oh, Morris has hit the post. We have been lucky today. Morris could have had a hatful with the way that he's had these balls played through. We're going to encourage the guys for the last few minutes now. 88 minutes played. Another through ball. Davies makes the save this time. Luckily, he gets his shot on target, Morris, but for us, Davies is there to pick up the loose ball and collect. Heijman was getting it clear into row Z. 92nd minute. This should be one of the last highlights that we see now, hopefully. Barlow, the ball, Saxton there. Oh, almost an own goal. Long ball over. Saxton, Hughes. It's dispossessed. Need to be hold on to possession here. Heijman dispossessed as well, but that is it. Full-time result. 1-0 to LLangefni. We are through to the third round of the Nathaniel Cup, which is very good for ourselves, very good for the club, and very good for the players to get ourselves noticed on the map in world football. Everyone thought we would lose, but we've proven them wrong. Be proud. That was a great win. Ian Jones with the goal very early in the game in 2 minutes, and we just soaked up the pressure. We have got a new, he's not a centre-back, I'm going to be playing him more as a left-back. He was recommended to us by our scouts. We offered him a trial. He looked good. We've put an offer in. He has accepted it. He's 27 years old. He's on a £25 appearance fee. Clean sheet bonus of £4 and no new sub fee of £1. He has agreed to join the club, so we are going to bring him in. He does strengthen up our centre-back options, because we've only really, in terms of good rated centre-backs, we've only got the two guys that we do use in Mike Williams and Alan Roberts. He's going to come in 12 pace, 13 acceleration, 11 stamina, 11 decisions. Good stats all round just for a general centre-back or a left-back. We've got the quarter-final draw here for the Cup, so let's see who we have got. We're at home against Cardiff Met University. We are playing a team in the Premier Division. It will be a slightly harder game than what we've already experienced in the Cup, but we are at home. We've got that home advantage, and we will have the LLangefni fans cheering us on to get us to try and progress into the semi-finals of the Cup. The quarter-final falls in a while, so we'll play the Holywell game, and then we will skip the other two games in between again like we did last time. So we're almost here. We've got our derby game tomorrow, our fierce rivalry with Holywell. As you can see, the press again, they don't give us favourites. LLangefni are up against it at their home encounter against newly promoted Holywell. LLangefni have so far confounded their critics as the pre-season relegation candidates, currently lie third in the JD North table. LLangefni have been tipped by many to struggle this season, but a fast start to the campaign has seen them emerge as one of the early feel-good stories, and hopefully we can carry that on in the next league game. It's all well and good us going through in the cups, but of course, the league is where we're going to make an impact. If we do get relegated, we will get sacked. The club will not keep us on. So we need to make sure our performances in the league are as good as they have been in the cup game. We have had another player named in the North Team of the Month, Heijman, the Bulgarian brute. So that'll do a world of good for his confidence moving forward into the next few games. Monthly manager review, we are currently getting a B. Major upset this time is with LLangefni's 3-1 defeat in the league at home. Everything else, B's and B pluses and B minuses. We've got very good managerial support from the players, and the dressing room atmosphere is average. It is game day. We are at our Anglesey derby. We want to bring back some pride for the LLangefni fans. I want to see the stands filled, back in the team, supporting the team. Get some bragging rights over your mates. You might have a friend out there that supports Hollywell. Well, let's go out there, get the win, support the team, and then you can rub it in next day at work. We're going to get our team selection underway. We're going to go with an unchanged lineup from the cup. We played well, got the early goal, we sat back, we defended well, we kept shape. The average ratings, as we can see, have been very good throughout the squad. We can have a couple more subs in. We're going to bring Jack Graham onto the bench. We're not going to start him in this game. We're not going to just throw him into a fierce rivalry, as it could be a little bit too much in his first game for us. We are going to also bring Josh Stanley onto the bench as well. Team sheets have been submitted. No changes from the cup game. It's the exact same team as before. Jack Davies, Felipe Edmonds, Mike Williams, Alan Roberts, Gary Owen. Goodridge, Heijman in midfield. Stephen Jones, Owen Jones on the wings. Barlow just behind Lewis Owen supporting. We've got some fans commenting on the team here. Good team selection. Heijman is a really good fit for the way we play, so it's nice to see him starting, and hopefully he can be the difference in this rivalry game. We're going to point our finger. We're not going to tell them the pressure's all on them. The pressure is not just on them in this game. It's a fierce rivalry. We want to win this match. We're the underdogs, but that suits us. Let's go out there and cause some surprises. We will be playing in our typical blue kit as we are at home, and we will be playing from left to right. Edmonds picks up the ball into Jones. Arlo running at the heart of that defence. Sloppy pass. Sloppy pass. All over the top by Edwards. Jones. Gets the ball in. Oh, no one's there. Heijman is just behind the ball, unfortunately. Great through ball and run there from midfield. And Jack Davies picks up the loose ball. However, he doesn't keep it from going out for a corner. Good defending of the corner there. They're just playing it around in front of us. That's absolutely fine. We can mark this. Get rid. Williams is there. Of course he is. Jones. Long ball over into Owen. Edwards picks up the loose ball. Thomas. Oh, and Williams is there. Again, the tracking back by Williams. The anticipation. The decision making. It all goes in his favour. Edmonds. Goodridge. Jones. Back to Jones from Barlow. Heijman's making a lovely run through. Unfortunately, just skies over the top of the bar. Got a few more fans in the stands this time. That's what we like to see, especially in the derby. Barlow's through. He's just gone over the bar again. How many times, Barlow? He's a good goal scorer. He's one of our top goal scorers in the club. But he has a lot of chances. 37 minutes played. Goal kick for them. We win the loose ball. Jones plays it back to the goalkeeper. Into Williams. Tries the ball over the top. It's just not as effective for us as it is for other teams. Oh, couldn't even speak then. Luckily, he skied over the crossbar. We can't be giving away the possession like that and letting them through. Williams there, into Heijman. Heijman plays a lovely ball into Barlow. Barlow! Oh, the keeper makes a great save. That was going in. Wasn't wide for a change. Jones. Straight into the goalkeeper's reach. Jack to Jones. He's offside. Goodridge. Out to Edmonds. Edmonds going to get a cheeky cross in. He does. Jones is there. Straight into the keeper's hands. He's offside again. So that's the end of the first half. 0-0. We are going to outstretched arms. Very good first half performance. Keep it up. It's been all us on the highlights. They've had a couple, but not as many as us. Williams again tries it over the top ball. We're going to need to stamp that out because we keep turning over possession easily. Barlow, lovely tracking back in the tackle. Unfortunately, no one can get the loose ball. Great hands by the keeper there. Dangerous free kick. Never mind, go straight to Edmonds. Just get out. You're too deep. Perfect, we'll take that all day. Playing it straight into the keeper's hands. Roberts on the ball, into Jones. Owen from the fullback position. Can't get his ball over Chris, but Barlow picks up loose ball. Oh, Owen's gone round the defender, and he's absolutely rocketed it into the net. He's absolutely smashed that past the goalkeeper. Look at this play. Look at this from Barlow. Sneaks in there, steals the ball. Thank you very much. Takes the ball. Oh, he absolutely mugs the defender there. Goalkeeper is nowhere to be seen. Rockets it past him. Lewis Owen, 1-0 LLangefni. Edmonds picks it up. Jones into Goodrich. Back to Jones. Back to Goodrich. Barlow. Barlow's through. Owen. Jones. And he's offside, of course he is. Tail of the game. Barlow. Goodrich. To Jones. To Edmonds. Barlow's there in space. Lovely ball over the top into Owen. Oh, he just can't get his second of the afternoon. We've got an attacking corner here. Jones plays the ball in. Straight to the defender. Gets it at the back post. Dangerous free kick here. Heisman, very deep. Goldridge. Oh, he's hit the crossbar. We're going to praise the boys. See how this high. They'll probably score now that I've gone to praise them. Jones. Barlow. Heisman. Oh, he tries that cheeky ball through again. Oh, and Tucker's got past the defender. He's got past the goalkeeper. He's taken it out too wide, though. And this following up header has gone over the crossbar, thankfully for us. Awful, awful free kick. Where was that going? Jones picks up the loose ball from the goalkeeper's kick. Lovely ball over the top into Owen. Can he? He got absolutely smothered by three defenders there. We've got a corner. We are going to make some subs. We're in the 65th minute. We're going to bring on William Hughes for Owen Jones. And we're going to bring on James Saxton playing in a more advanced role instead of Barlow. Barlow's had a good game, but he is getting tired and we don't want to risk any injuries. Heisman with the ball in. Straight into the keeper's hands, unfortunately. Owen into Hughes. Back to Heisman. Goodrich. Linking up perfectly in the midfield, them two. Owen on to Hughes. Hughes has just come on. Let's see what he's got in the locker. Oh, lovely ball. Unfortunately, no one's there. Jones is there. Jones is there for a second time. Straight into the keeper's hands. Dangerous free kick here. We know what Saxton can do. Oh, and it's just tipped over the crossbar. Almost an absolute peach again. Saxton with the delivery from the following up corner. It's beaten at the first man. First man. We can't meet the first man on the corner delivery, can we? Bit of space here for their winger. Still going here. Andrews plays it back into Davies. All over top to Tucker, and Williams is there. Williams is there again. Oh, and the following up goes over the bar. Williams has been an absolute rock for us at the back. In all of our games, he's been an absolute rock. 81st minute. We're going to let this highlight play out and then we're going to make it our last change of the afternoon. Owen into Goodrich. For Roberts. No one's there. Stop that over the top ball, please. Tucks through on goal. Oh, and Davies has made an absolute fantastic save. Absolutely fantastic. Davies and Mike Williams are keeping us in this league. Let's just put it that way. The saves and the performances that they've put in. Heisman into Owen. Back to Goodrich. Hughes. What can Hughes do with it here? Oh, that was almost an audacious goal. Saxon's just rocketed that over the crossbar. Let's bring on... Oh, I don't really want to take... No, I'm not. I don't want to take Mike Williams off. He's absolute rock, but he is getting absolutely cream crackered out there. We're going to bring on Josh Stanley instead. We want to play more in the holding role? No, we're going to play more as in the forward role. I'm going to swap him to a box-to-box midfielder in support, as that's his more natural position. And that's our three substitutes made, but at least that will waste a little bit of time down. We're going to drop it into a more defensive style of play as well. No, we're going to go full defensive. It's the last highlight of the game by looks, so we are still going to change these. 92nd minute, we've got a corner here. Can we do anything with the corner? Of course we can't. Hughes picks up the loose ball though, and that is it. That's full time. We have won the derby. We have won the rivalry. Good performances throughout. Owen had a lot of chances, missed a lot of chances, but still managed to get an 8.1 rating. So obviously he has got some great determination about him there. And look at that performance by Mike Williams. Absolute hero. Let's have a look at his player statistics quickly for Mike Williams. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Aerial duels, look at that. 90% of his aerial duels he won. You can't ask for something better than that. Absolute player has kept us in that game. Jack Davies, of course, some very good saves during the course of the match as well. So let's go into the dressing room. The sound you hear is everyone who wrote us off backtracking. What a performance. We've got our post-match interview now, so let's have a look and attend the press conference. After today's fine performance, will you be looking to tie Finley Goodrich to the club on a more permanent basis? Definitely. We will be looking to keep him here, and we would love to add him into the squad on a permanent basis. Your team looks on course to realise the long-term objectives set out some time ago now. You must surely be confident of seeing the job through. I still think it's a bit too early to call for that. We're not going to talk about that right here, right now. We're focused one game at a time. The main point is survival. We're going to put our arm around Mike Williams, and we're going to tell him your defensive work last time out was top-notch. Keep it up. Just to give us a quick snapshot of how the player stats currently stand. Top goal scorers of the club, Lewis Owen and Lewis Barlow with 4 goals each. Highest average rating, Mike Williams with a 7.4. He's been incredible for us. Most assists, Lewis Owen with 5 assists. So as much as he's not really been putting the ball in the back of the net, he has been setting up others. One of our top goal scorers, but of course, as a striker, you'd expect him to have a little bit more than that. And some of the chances that we see, if that finishing was just a little bit better, he would be one of the top goal scorers in the league without a doubt. But we can't fault his effort. 4 goals, 5 assists so far. Felipe Edmonds, best pass completion as well, 94%. Very rarely misplaces a pass. Most player of the match awards, Lewis Owen, Mike Williams and Lewis Barlow. Doesn't surprise me of seeing them names up here. Most yellow cards, and we haven't had any red cards as yet. If we have a look at the table, we are currently sitting in 3rd. 13 points. We've already got a 3-point gap on 10th. We've got a 10-point gap on relegation, which is what we need to avoid. Kind of forget all of this up here. If we can finish up here, great. This is our main bit. This is where we're looking. If we can finish above this spot here, we will not get the sack. We will keep our jobs and we will carry on in another season and see where we end up. But currently, so far, so good. 3rd, 4 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss, goal difference of 4 with a total of 13 points. But I think I'm going to leave it there. We've obviously had our cup game. We've had our league game, our fierce rivalry in the league. We've won both of them, so we've come out in a good position. After that loss as well, 3-1 at home, that could have defeated the morale of the team. They've dusted themselves off and gone again and won the 3rd round in the cup, and of course, won our home game as well. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe if you are new around here and turn on that notification bell just so you can keep up to date with how the journey pans out. Where will we end up in the future? No one knows. Will we win the Nathaniel NG Cup in our 1st season? Will we bring a little bit of silverware into our own personal trophy cabinet the first time of asking? Please like, subscribe, comment down below where you think we're going to end up in the league, and I will hope to see you in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.
Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah.